The S watches all the time and knows everything. No behavior is never tolerated. That's why we don't deal with the no. You know what day it is, and you know what time it is. It's Sunday, and you know what we're going to be doing. What we've been doing this whole time, Pinky. Trying to finish this Terminator painting. Hello, and welcome to Art with Mad Mel. I'm the maddest man on YouTube. The maddest artist probably on the face of this planet. Besides Van Gogh, but he's dead, so... And I'm not chopping my ear off. Anyways, thank you for being here. Uh-oh! Leon! Yeah, see, look at that, right? You see it now. He's right in your face. So thank you guys for being here today. We are going to try to finish up a little bit more of this. So, here's the deal. We're going to do an hour of this, right? And I'm going to set this, right? Once I get this. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing? So, we're going to set this timer, right? We're going to set the timer for an hour. And then once we're going to spend an hour on this. And then I'm going to start some other stuff that I want to try to sell soon. I'm going to do some Chrono Trigger pictures of the whole team. And I got a few canvases set up, and I'm going to start that. And I'm going to start doing some of the sketch work. And one of the pictures I'm going to start is a group picture of them all walking together. I like it. It was cute. So I'm going to try to start that, and I want to have that as kind of my off the normal path kind of work, right? So considering the fact that I got the whole music situation kind of figured out, since I found out what was going on with Media Player is trash, so we moved on to something different. So yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and let's go on ahead and 60 minutes or seconds or whatever, time ticking. Here we go. Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're almost at the end of October. Can you believe that? We are pushing and pushing and pushing closer and closer to the end of the year. Man, getting there. Getting there. Oh boy. Let's see here. So, today we're going to try to make some sense. I'm going to stay away from these until I get closer to the end. But I think I'm going to start with the shape of the bomber up here in the top corner. And I think also I'm going to try to get some stuff done here. I have to wait for my finer tip brushes since my other ones are a bunch of blowouts. I'm waiting for those that will be here tomorrow. So finer detail work I'm kind of trying to stay away from. But I'm trying to get all the normal shape of all these Terminators in here, so we're going to put a little bit more. We're going to put a couple of more Terminators walking around, you know, maybe a few over here just to have some time to get started. A little warm up, right? So I want to make this one up. This one is going to be a homebrew. I'm going to give him more of a boxier head, a little bit of a tighter jaw. You know, I'm going to call this the Cletus bot, right? It's going to have that long, you know, he used the same recycled steel, you know. So he's got that. I'm going to make his arms a little bit bulkier. They do have a bot similar to this in the schematics. So, but we're just going to get the shape, and then when I get those brushes, you know, I will show you guys probably Tuesday. You know, it's real hard, man. Every day I want to try to put a little bit more into this, but I don't want to get too far because I'm starting to get to a point where when I'm doing work, because I got commissions that I have sitting around. So when I do work on this, I'm just pushing through and I forget to record sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. I'll do that more often, but yeah. So what's new with you guys? Let's talk. Shit. Can you smell the nuclear fallout in the air? No, we're not going to get that deep into that kind of stuff. But slightly concerning, right? You know, everybody's doing crazy stuff out there in the world. But I'm an artist, so you know, I don't really know anything. But yeah, man. Not really that excited about Halloween this year. Not like I'm really going to be trick-or-treating or anything. It's just Seems kind of dull. There ain't nothing interesting anymore. I guess once you get to a certain age, it kind of just loses its lackluster, right? You know. But yeah, it's all right. I did see some people today getting some candy, and we went to me and the Duchess went to a little event, and it was nice being outside, you know. But yeah. Did you guys do anything interesting? That's my question. Did you guys do anything interesting? And if you didn't, hey, that's cool too. You don't always have to do something to have a good time. There we go. Let's see, I was just trying to make them eddies. Also, you still on the you're still on the cyberpunk grind. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Especially if you haven't really played it before or never really put a lot of time into it. It's always nice to be able to do that. You know, because that game, there's a lot in that game to do, and a lot of things that you can miss in that game if you're not really paying attention. There's some things I missed, and I've had to go back a couple of times through my playthroughs and try to find stuff like weapons and armor, you know, that kind of stuff, mods, you know. But that's the fun of the game. That's what gives it replay value, and that's what makes it worthwhile, you know. I always thought that game, and it's a real like RPG-esque like game. Like even the desktop version or the tabletop, I should say tabletop, because someone probably just had an aneurysm and he's like, "You said desktop." No, it's tabletop. But when I was playing it, I played it before, and you know, it's fun. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. If you never played Dungeons and Dragons, you really don't know. It's like you throw dice. Look, I'll put it this way. The dice roll system for every single RPG game out there known to man all runs off of the Dungeons & Dragons dice roll system for damage and counting for armor class and all that. It all spans from that. It all spans from it. It doesn't. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you say, well, blah 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 blah. No. It started all back when they figured out, oh, this is a basis system that you can use for combat or armor or anything in betweens, right? So, and then they started using it in different video games, and you can actually see it. How Baldur's Gate is the only game that I know of that actually gives you the whole breakdown, or you can look it up in certain games too. There's one specific one I'm trying to. Oh, there he is. That's the one. That's the one that I wanted to do here, right here. This one is a little bit taller. He's a lanky bot, right? He's the tallest out of all of these, but he's very thin. He's almost like a Slenderman robot. So we're going to try to put him here. And these are prototype Terminators that I'm showing, because these were Terminators that I guess the Skynet was trying to come up with in terms of better espionage and being not like the stealth bots, but in this one it was supposed to have been used for I think for like reconnaissance and something else. I don't know, but I'm glad they never put this into actual circulation. And I have him slightly twisted like that because of the way he's walking, right? So I wanted that to be a thing that you can see right here. There we go. A lot of detail. Yeah. And the funny thing is it's not really like I didn't really put any major detail in this yet. Like this is all just, you know, shape and just getting the outline and just the shape of what these bots supposed to look like. You know, because they're all different shapes, sizes, types. You know, these are all different types. Some of these are prototypes, some of them are not. So, and a few of them I made myself. Like, you don't know which ones are which, but I will make sure that they all look similar. So we're almost close to being here, guys. Let's talk about that. You guys want to talk about AI and where we're going to be soon? Is that okay? Would you guys like to talk about that? Say yes if you want to talk about the robots and where we might be going, what might be happening. Or we can not talk about it, and that'll be okay too. But I'd rather see what you guys think, you know. But all I see is just a couple of us mad ones in here. And if this is your first time being here, thank you for being here. And if you are one of the normal people that are in the asylum, well, thank you for getting your juice box and putting your HUD code on and sitting here having a good time. So throw out that yes if you want to talk about wild and crazy bizarre things in the world. You know, we can talk about that. We're going to talk about possible Terminators being in the near future, or, you know, whatever. See, we're an art channel, so we can get by talking about this kind of stuff. See, Demetrius said yes. See, nobody's paying attention that we talk about real shit, right? Like, it's just some crazy black dude painting, right? Right? Who's paying attention? Who's paying attention to that? Well, since you said so kindly, yes. I think that we're getting there faster. I think that we're getting there faster with the technology. I don't think that we're going to have handle on this for much longer. I think man is about to unleash probably the one thing that all stories revert back to. You know, the world got destroyed at one point and technology was lost. I don't think that we should be piddling with this. And what I mean by that, if any of you played any of like the No Man's Sky games or anything, like the monolith of knowledge, right? You keep running across these and stuff. And I think that we keep running into that. I think that we keep finding things. And when we find these things, you know, energy goes nowhere. Everything, you know. So who's to say that we ain't running into stuff and finding something that we were kind of, you know, conversed to get. But I think that once we have AI come full fruition to its full potential, I mean, there's going to be great advances in it, like helping with businesses and things. But I think everybody's going to jump on it too quick. I think it's going to be like you know, it's like you jump on the bandwagon of a new game. They don't get all the kinks out, right? you spend $70 on a video game that don't have all the kinks out of it, and the first thing that happens is what I master and do, because I think I'm an electrokinesis person, because that's a real thing. I think I have manipulation of electricity and electronics, and I think I have the ability to glitch things. That's a real thing. I have that capability. Many people are witnesses. I think Zetarius is a witness, Demetria, the Duchess, Nuclear Nuisance. Few people have seen it. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, I think that we're going to jump hard on it, and it's not going to be where it needs to be. And it's going to be like a video game that has a lot of promise. And when it comes out, it's going to be wonky and dumpy and ain't going to work right. And then, but when it figures out how to improve itself, we're in trouble. Not at first, because I think that by program and by design, it will want to better itself. But to better itself, it will feel like it needs to have control over humanity. Oh yeah, and I think that it will be one of those things like, well, like Mastermind said that we need to give full control of humanity to it for it to help us. Now, I don't know if you guys watch anime. Some of you might not, but we'll talk about Appleseed, right? Appleseed touches on this. Appleseed's one of my favorites. Their droids that they have in their city Atlantis, like their droids the Appleseed project was given the ability for robots to be able to reproduce and all these other things, right? Now, I'm not saying that, well, I am saying it because I saw yesterday that scientists have now been able to grow skin. Here we go. This is something for you, and I wish I would have. I have it bookmarked where I saw it, but I don't have my phone on me. But yeah, so scientists have made artificial skin with eyeballs and tongue and all that stuff in a petri dish. Like, they're able to grow that. The article said that science is growing skin to give robots, AI bots, the ability to smile. Why in the hell do I need a Terminator smiling at me? I don't need that. What's the point of that? Leave the face blank, right? Why do I need to make it more human-like if it's not human? I don't need that, and that's where I think that that's a bad idea. Now, I could be just crazy and I don't know much, But what do you guys think? You think that that's the thing? You think that we have reason to be concerned? The only concern I really have is that we're going to jump too headfirst into it, and they don't have the swimming pool all the way full. You feel me? You're jumping into a 12-foot pool with only 3 feet of water. That's kind of gross. It's just gonna, your grimace is just gonna be floating there, right? At least it's not stuck to the ground. So, yeah, that's my idea. That's my thought of it. Now, you can see these robots here. I got the nice little shapes of them. So when we get more detail, we can put them together. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Throw something in the chat. Let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? What's your idea? What's your opinion on the possibility of us having robots running in our society? And or do you feel comfortable with them running around in our society openly? Like doing things. Like you go to, let's say you go to Buc-ee's, or you go to Hobby Lobby or some kind of place like that. You go to a place and then there's a robot instead of a human being. Would that bother you? Now, the first thing you might say is, oh man, well, the job, Mel. What about the human that had the job? Okay. Did the human that had the job, are they happier now since they don't have it? Now, that's a problem. Is a robot helping this person be able to live their dream and be able to live maybe another 10, 15 years longer? But Mel, that's unconventional. You can't have someone living their dream. That's insane. Is it? I mean, these are ways that we could use the technology, but I mean, yet again, human beings and some people, not everybody, but some people like to take advantage of that. But I think it would be beneficial to a degree. I think that, like we've talked about before, heavy equipment, building, construction, oh man, we gotta get somebody up there to do the scaffolding work and stuff. You send a bunch of bots up there and then they got welding fingers. Zap, 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 zap. Well, that takes out some of the blue-collar workers, Mel. What about them? They need jobs, too. Well, someone's got to maintain them. Someone's got to manage them and watch over them. The robot's nothing more than programmed from a human being. And I hate to say it, if the human's dumb, the robot is, too. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. The human's dumb. You know, it all depends on who programs it. I mean, you know, if Jethro programs it and it, you know, it only got enough cognitive capability to do a couple of simple tasks, you know, it's not the bot's fault, it's the programmer. But, you know, what do I know? What do I know? There we go. Yes, indeed, we are going to self-destruct. I mean, well, in the process of human beings evolving into something different, they will destroy a very large majority of the population. But, you know, that's the price of admission to something different, you know? It's always that destructive aspect. Now, some people believe very strongly in destruction has to be used to create something new. And if you don't use it properly and you don't destroy the stuff right, then you'll have remnants of the old society or past. And then from that point, then you won't be able to have a proper future because you won't be able to manipulate the population and blah, 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 blah. I could puke in this cup. By the way, still got that sale going on. Go over there to my Etsy store because I'm going to tell you what, if you guys don't start buying stuff, I'm going to shut it down. Because, you know, this time of the year sucks because people want to buy toys, not anything handmade. So go get you a cup and you can put chili in it. You can microwave it. You can dishwasher it. You can bash someone in the head. You can throw up in it. You can pour whiskey in it because you can get 10 ounces of coffee before you can start topping it off with 5 ounces of happy, right? So, you know what I'm saying. You know, and it's cool. I got cool designs. I'm going to make some different ones if I sell more. You know, some people bought them. Some people haven't. Whatever. It goes. It comes and goes. But I think the sale goes off in a couple of days or next week. Something like that. I don't know. Go look. Go check it out. But yeah, no. You like how I put that little hook in there, right? I'm a master of my craft, man. I don't know what you guys think. Like, you know, you gotta be slightly mad a little bit, right? Can't just be all together. Like, all together is dumb. You know, you can't be all together. I'm not all together. I know that. Hold on a second. We need something in here. Ah, yeah. That's what we need. Where are you? Hello, darling. Aha! Mel, what are you going to do? That's extreme. You can't do that. Yeah, I can. Sure can. Know exactly what I'm going to use this for. But I got to get this paint off. And I didn't think about this earlier. That's okay, though. Because I have tricks of the trade. Soak it in. I'm going to soak this for a minute and then I'm going to let it go. So, some of us think that robots are good, some of us think that they're bad. So, what do you think? Anybody else got an opinion on it? Or if you don't have to say anything. I might just move on. I think it's going to be diabolical when they start putting like sexual parts on these bots. I think that ain't going to be good. That's not going to be good. That's a detriment to our species. So, if you know anybody that's going to be a loon goon to a robot that has a tuned face, you need to talk to them. You need to get in touch with your people. I mean, I'm not making a joke here. I'm being serious. This can get bad because look at the psyche of it. You know, you got a robot, not even really human, right? And then And then from there, you basically build a surrogate relationship with it that becomes unhealthy because it's not a real person. You're living a fantasy. You're just in there. But Mel, what if there's people out there that can't communicate with other people? What about that? Huh? What about that? You'd say that they don't deserve to have something? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it can be dangerous long term for long periods of time. You know, you're going to see that studies of things like that is not good. And there are many things that show that that's not good. But, you know, and also humanity will probably decrease in size or population. But that's good, Mel. That's a good thing. Maybe. So I'm going to do this so I can give that the little shade of gray separation I'm looking for. And then I'm going to do this right here. Just so I can know where I need to that's for later. I needed that set there for that. So I can come in here and do this. And try to fix all that. But I can talk about something lighter than that. Let's see. Because all I talk about, that's heavy stuff. And people don't want to hear about heavy stuff. So, let's see. Well, I'll ask this since it's on everybody's dadgum radar. Because it's not... I know that a certain situation is going to have to, you know, people are going to be getting together to do for a certain thing that's going to go on to judge between two people being able to do, you know, be the boss of something big. If you vaguely can understand what I'm saying to you without saying the words that I'm saying, and I hope you understand. If you don't understand the code, I am not going to explain it to you because that way I don't get a strike, right? So, but yeah, be careful during this time. Be very careful, okay? A lot of people are going to be doing a lot of crazy stuff. Don't get involved if you don't have to. That doesn't sound like you're being, you know, that movie that Tom Cruise was in. What was it called? Started with a P. You know, sometimes you get labeled a heretic. You know, because you're doing the safe thing for yourself. So, if you got to be labeled a heretic, I guess, you know. But hey, you know, do your part. But just keep in mind, man, some people are going to be out there trying to do crazy stuff. So don't get caught up in it. Keep your ass at home. If it gets too crazy out there, go home. Remember, they said they can blast you now, right? And I'm going to say this for those in the back. You ain't got to be this tone to get it now. They said everybody gets it now. Everybody will get it. Some people are going to probably leave the whole stream now because I said that out loud. Someone might be like, that guy's being mean. But you know, they said it. They put it in paperwork. It's out there. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. There are going to be some people out there that are going to be about it, right? They're going to be about that kind of life. And if you're not about that, get your ass home. And don't be out there involved with it. There will come a time to fight, but not right now. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, sometimes you just got to keep out of it. And I'll share a story with you. I watched these two guys when I was in high school get into a fight. Fist fight. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't know that they were related. I didn't know that they were brothers. Hey, it's time indeed, sir. So, talking about some stuff. So, you know, if you don't like the conversation, this is something I want everybody to understand, okay? I feel as though that this is my platform that I can talk to people and have conversation with, okay? And I I'm not holding it too hard, and I understand if some people don't like it, then, this may not be for you. I'm sorry, this may not be the episode for you. But there are times I just want to talk about things that I think are important, because we don't talk about it. It's taboo to talk, right? It's taboo to say things. It's taboo to say, man, I think something's weird. If I saw an elephant running up the side of a building, and I'm like, that shit's bizarre. And I get told I'm a nut. What do you do with that? Oh man, but Mel, you can scare people. You can make them uneasy. You can make them nervous. You can, fear this and confusion that. Yeah, I guess, maybe. But, someone might think, hey, that's kind of weird too. It's like nobody else is paying attention to that. All I'm saying is, be the one that stands out, because, what if something starts, what are you going to do if you're outside and you start seeing ships? I don't know. We're just metaphorically speaking here. We're just talking shit, right? This ain't real. None of this is real, right? It's just for entertainment purposes. This is a show, right? Look at that. Got 30 minutes in. Got some nice stuff going on here. Let's just say, you got a ship. Boom, 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 boom. And big-headed ass dudes come out, right? And their big old saucer eyes looking like that. Looking like this. With no hair. Bald. No lips. Right? Small nose. Huh? And it's over here, big gargantuan ass head, right? Have no head, no forehead, right? It's all forehead. It's just the whole thing, whole situation, right? Man, listen. It's all right here. It's all right here, man. And I'm not doing this to make people upset. I know you want to come here and watch this. Watch me work on this painting. But, I'm painting the future here. I'm painting what we are all going to be afraid of. And those big-headed things that might be coming down, I think all of this is involved with them as well. I think it's all one big team working together against us. But what do I know, right? They're just big-headed dudes. They don't know nothing. I'm just talking crazy. You guys want to hear something really wild that might make you feel a little some way today? You want to hear something really crazy? Let me know if you want to hear it. I'll tell you. You might not like it, or you might. Because I like to share my real self with you guys. Ain't no reason to hide it. There we go. Okay, now since I got that, I can do it into sectional parts. Okay. There we go. Oh, yes. Well, here's the motivational speech for today that I'm going to give, okay? And what I was thinking about, that was a little grim. I had that thought again, that crossed my mind early this morning when I was working on a piece that I was trying to do for the opening of the Tuesdays and Thursday normally digital show. Okay, so this is Giso, and I got to soak that in scalding hot water, so that ain't going to work. And, well, you guys don't get to see it with any of those. So, that means I got to go to the next option, which is the card. I got a whole index of cards here with different shapes and stuff for different types of canvases. Even like squeegees and everything. But, I know how to use them in a different way, But, I had a brief moment today. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Everybody's human and everybody has a moment of weakness. This morning I woke up, I was working on something earlier. It was about 4 or 5 o'clock. I just, my computer froze up because of Windows Media Player, and I lost two pictures. I lost 2 pictures, right? And, at that moment, I had a brief moment, and I had to sit there. I sat there in silence, and I was just like, you know what? What if I actually made a mistake? What if me doing art isn't it anymore? Maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just give up the dream. Cut it all. Just throw it all away. Get rid of everything. Everything. Shut the channel down. Shut it all down. Just give it all up. I thought about that. And I just sat there and I was like, Then I realized that would have been bad if I did that. Normally I would just say, screw it. I don't care. Maybe I should just do it. Because I used to be an impulsive person. But I'm getting older now. And I'm starting to try to weigh things out. Right? So, with me saying that, I want to say this. There are times that you will run into things that'll make you feel like it ain't worth it. There are times that you'll run into things that'll make you feel like, man, I should just give up. And it could be a simple thing, or it could just be life in general. You shouldn't give up. Look at that crisp line. You shouldn't give up. And I know, I almost gave up this morning, and I really thought about it, and I said, why? What would make me want to do it? What would be the benefit of me doing that? And see, some people probably left. But that's okay. What would be the purpose of me doing that? And it's like, sometimes, when we're going through things and we're trying to do something, especially things that we don't fully understand what's going on, like, say, for example, the world we live in, the people that might be around us, the situations that we might be dealing with. Sometimes it might come out that you feel like you want to give up, but really you're almost near a point where you have been fighting to get to for a long time. And I used to think that was bullshit, right? I used to think that was stupid. But now, today I literally just gave myself a opportunity to just say I don't care. And, that's the reason why I just said, hey, I'm going to come on here, I'm going to do what I'm doing. Now, everybody deals with stuff, and I just want to tell you guys that, you're going to run into that season this year around about this time. Some people have seasonal depression. That's the thing. That works on your mental health because of weather, different things like that. And if that's something that you deal with, don't feel like, oh man, I'm losing my mind. You're not. It's just something that happens. But, don't be so hard on yourself. And it happens usually when you're trying to do something that you've never done before. I think it's called stretching out of your comfort zone or something in that order. Now, some people might say, oh, Mel, you're full of shit. You don't know anything. You're just talking. You're just blah, blah, blah. And that's fine too. That's alright as well. But there's something to it. I feel like it's something to it. But, But it's okay sometimes to feel like you just want to give up on stuff. That's natural. That's natural to feel like, man, I'm done. I don't care anymore. It's natural. But believing it and following that like it's the truth is the crime. Thinking like that is normal. Every human being on this planet that has been here before and will be here even later down the road will run into that one day. But man, I just want to just give up. I don't want to do it. But it's criminal. Don't give in. Just find something that keeps you wanting to do it. Unless if you just made your mind up and you say, well, I'm just done, then who am I to tell you anything, right? There we go. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, I probably killed the vibe in here. Shit. I'm good at doing that sometimes. So, yeah. There we are. All right. Oh, damn it. Well, I got one canvas that's shot now. I can't do anything with. There we go. Oh well. Well, good talk. Let's see. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. Look at that. Building's falling apart. Doesn't that look cool? I'm gonna do a little bit more of this. But where at? Not bad. That's pretty neat, I guess, right? Kind of making more sense now, huh? Yeah, I think so. Let's keep pushing it back. Let's get this building made, and then we'll push this whole scenery back, right? Yeah. There we go. That's the BB won't jam. When it goes off, I won't need place. When you come home, when you're there to us now, I think that's where you go. Oh man. Well, let's see here. Maybe. I got 5 minutes left. Let's make this make sense. Wow. That looks good. Thank you. Is anybody even still here? I guess we have like 1 or 2 people still, right? I haven't even looked in a while. I don't feel like listening to this. Not feeling that. Hey, that's better. Oh man. Yeah? Is it starting to make sense now? Is it starting to make sense? Is it getting there? I feel like it is. Yes. Let's see here. Yes, just update my Chrome. Slashed up some gonks. I got you. Ah, man. Let's see. That I'll do later. This right here. I'm trying to control that fire situation up here. If I can. Oh, I know what I need. I know the perfect brush for this, but I need to wet it first and manipulate it. It's one of these. You can use these for trees, right? I like to use them for smoke and displacement like that sometimes. If it wants to cooperate with me that day. This type of brush is very finicky sometimes. At least I feel like it is. There we go. Uh-oh. The hour just hit. You know what that means? Well, I'll tell you what. I want to finish this right here. Blend this together some, right? Yeah, there it is. No. Alright, give me a second. I'll let you guys take a look at this when I back up. Alright, there you go. That's what we got done so far. I'll just pick the whole thing up so you can see it. Ah, there. Silly thing, I have to pop it out. So yeah, you got the building now, right? Got the building. You got this thing coming through. You got all of them. And then you got the city, right? Where it's been blown up. And that's where the bomber is going to be at, right up here, right there. So yeah, and then I got some more stuff in the background, but yeah, that's what it looks like so far. So yeah, give me just a second, and I'm going to switch the camera around. So bear with me for just a moment. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's going to look awesome with the LEDs. Hold on a second. Let me put this sucker back up real quick. I don't have a be right back screen. Just give me a moment. Nah. All right. Whew. That was fun. Okie dokie. And there goes my chair acting stupid. Okay. Let's see here. So now we're going to the table. Once I get it turned around. There we go. Hey, there we are. So we're here, we're back at the table. Beautiful. So now I'm going to move all this. Well, I was going to move all that, but now that just fell in there. So put this Terminator stuff away. Maybe. There we are. Okay. So, the painting that I'm going to do here, as we can see, this right here, we're going to be doing, let me get this picture of Chrono and the gang. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a sketch on the canvas, right? And this is going to give us a general idea of what we're going to be dealing with and what kind of character we're going to be dealing with and what kind of area we're going to be in and all of that fun stuff, right? So we get to see all that. So here we go. Get all that stuff out of the way, and we'll move these items out of the way too. Okay. All right. So he's there. She's there. She's there. 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 There and there. Cool. All right, so we got everybody where they need to be. Sounds like this Shaft soundtrack a little bit. There we go. Alright. Hold on. Oh, man. No, no.
Walk up in this bitch life. Yeah, I'm really
There we go. Welcome to the grocery store. There we go. I don't know. I think that song's always fun. was something too. Good piano. Yes. Hey, Raffle Sloth. How you doing? Thank you for showing up. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can get a little bit thicker. Aha. We have a 07 here. Oh, where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? Uh-oh. Time to strut. I lost my smaller eraser. No, I didn't. Here it is. Ah. Doing alright by now. How are you? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We did some Terminator painting today, and it's starting to look every bit of disturbing like I wanted it to look. Look at the other part of the stream, earlier part. Man, yeah, I'm very pleased with what is happening there. I'll put it that way. I have exceeded my own expectations with it, and I'm quite happy. Quite happy with it. I can't say that I'm actually glad I did this. I'm doing this picture. But other than that, I can't complain. I'm doing okay, I guess. You know, I ain't got much to. If I did have anything to complain about, I don't know what I would complain about. I ain't got much really to complain about. Well, that arm is a little bit longer than what I needed it to be. We'll stop it about there. I gotcha. Can't wait to see the Terminator on once it's finished. Me too. Me too. It's the Terminator painting is got 3 more phases to go through before it's like I got to get all the flat shape done. I get my detail brushes tomorrow, and I get new nibs because I broke a bunch trying to get this painting done. You know, so I got that coming tomorrow. So we'll have new material, right? And that's going to be nice, and that will also help with the project. And I can't wait. Let's see. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Alright, so now we got there we go. Oh boy. Alright. Do you guys even know who any of these characters are by chance yet? Or no? No. Does anybody have an idea who is who? Take a guess. I know somebody in this chat has to know who at least one of these characters are. I know you know all of them. I know you know all of them. Well, if you know which ones are which, let's see who is any. Let me point at someone. Let me point at someone. Who is that? Who is that? That person. We're gonna put the terrorists to the test. I want to see. Pointing to that person up there. But I'm not telling you who. I'm not telling anybody else who. We're gonna see. Just from the line work, nothing else. I haven't painted. I haven't done it. Ayla, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're right. And yes, I'm putting Magnus in here too, because some people don't put Magnus in here or in their pictures. I don't know why. But we're going to do it. Nope, wait, I did that wrong. Too much flare outward. I should have came back the other way. Hey Oberk, how you doing? Looks like an anime opening where the character is doing their only gonna run a scene. Yeah, something like that. A little bit. It's Chrono Trigger. Yeah, it's one of the, well, it's not, I guess not an actual official like picture from the game, but I like the reference picture, so I figured I would use this for the painting since I've just, but yeah, it is one of those situations where the whole group is moving at one time, everybody running to one location that's obviously the front of the screen, but they don't know that. And they always look confused in their openings, like, where am I? Why is this happening? You know what I mean? And now, the reason why I needed all that space. There we are. Hey, Nuclear, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Oh, your favorite show's on? What's your favorite show? What's your favorite show? What you like watching? It couldn't be a madman that draws and does art, talks about UFOs and aliens, talks about crazy things that may be in the world. You're not talking about the madman, are you? No, you wouldn't watch him, would you? Better be careful. I heard about him before. There we go. Alright, now we gotta put some fingers. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh. I know that man. I know him very well. They say he's crazy. They say he's not fully human. They also say that he isn't from Earth also. They say that he's from a different dimension, but he looks like he's got man flesh on. That would sound crazy, right? Who would do that? Who would be that type of person? That's absurd. That almost sounds mad, right? Madness. I'll come back and fix his hand because his hand is a weird position. And I'm on wood, right? This is the bottom part, this is the side part or the bottom part of the frame. So I'm grinding all over that. No, boy. Let's go on ahead and just do this guy real quick first. Airplay. What the hell? Hold on a second. Yow. That was explosive. Like fire. Or something like that. There we go. Let's see. This character's so weird. It's so weird how they made him. Okay. Oh, the Duchess is here. Yes. Hello. Hey, Soterios, who's this guy that I'm about to draw? I'm only gonna do one part of it. That. I just drew that. Let's see if the terrorist can get this. But who is this? Who's that man right there? I'm putting him on the spot tonight. I'm putting him on the spot. This is I believe this is his favorite game. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you got it. Frog's hands are shit right now. I don't like them. Oh, and I forgot his foot. There we go. Yeah, it is Robot. You got it. I used him for a little bit in the game, and then, I don't know, when I got Magnus, I started using him, obviously. I'll go around one more time. There we go. This works. Yeah. Ugh. I do like Robot though. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't use them that much. I did for certain battles. Like, it was weird. This game was very, well, if you're not familiar with Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross or JRPGs, you're not going to really know what I'm talking about. I don't know which robot would be worse, him or Urshan from Breath of Fire 4. I don't know. I would like to see that. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see what both of these suckers will look like. How many of you guys in the chat has played Breath of Fire 4? And if you haven't, you need to at least play it once in your lifetime. It's an amazing game. You can get it on, you know, run an emulator, right? You can do that, and you did very nice. It was a very good game. Very good game. Capcom really came in on that. Ooh, that's what I'll do. I'll do that at some point. Breath of Fire 4. I mean, why not, right? You know. Future endeavor. So I think what I'll need to do here, because he's got that bazooka machine gun arm, I need to do that. And Ah, the backlog of games I want to try keep getting longer while my time gets shorter. Yeah, I understand. I mean, listen, let's be real here. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. We're gonna go to a different song real quick, okay? There's nothing wrong with using cheats in the game, especially after a certain amount of time has gone by. We don't have that much time on this planet as human beings. So if you want to play the game, cut the shit on, just run with it full tilt. Because you're playing it for the story. We're not playing all these games just for the thrill of it. We've already been there, done that. We're all jaded. If you've been playing video games from 1990 to now, you know what I'm talking about. I think I get why R. Kelly wanted to turn back the hands of time. Of course, I suspect he wanted to do it different reasons. Yeah, probably for both reasons. Turn back the hands of time and also turn back what he, you know, these rich people diddling and fiddling and peeing all over the place, you know. Yeah, they want to turn back the hands of time. They don't want to be where they're at, you know. You mess up and then they take you there. They take you to that house where they're like, I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. You know, they give you the choice, right? Boondock showed us that. Tom had a terrible time. You know? But, yeah, no, I get it too. I just think it's wild. You know, there is just so much that everybody's just trying to do or want to do, and you know, it's so sad that, you know, we have a basis for our society is to wish for time but never be able to take the time. You know, it's kind of a curse. You know, it's like, well, I got all this money, but I can't ever enjoy myself to use it. I can't do it. Oh, I gotta get back to it. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with working. Everybody's got to have something to do, you know. Everybody. I mean, you know, some people's paths are different, but we all got to try to take time, man. And that's why I'm promoting this year, for the rest of this year, and even next year. You know, do things that make you happy while you got the time. You know, true. I value stories probably a little more than gameplay lately. I've been thinking I should swallow my gameplay and just play these games on these. Man, listen, I'm telling you, look, hold on. Hey, wait, hold on a second. Listen. There, pinned down, right? All right. I want to say this as easy as I possibly can. There's such things as Wii mods. If you got an emulator, they usually have cheat mod on there. If you're playing anything on PlayStation, you get ROMs. You can also get a Game Shark. At a certain point in time, you got to realize that you don't have enough time to sit here and play it legitimately. People who are playing it and being tryhards, they ain't got nothing else going on in their life. They're either alone, they don't have no kids, they don't have no responsibilities, and we see what happened to them. They usually crash out and you don't ever hear about them anymore. Just do it. It ain't going to hurt nobody. If you got to experience the game and understand it, fine. I own all... Look at this. Let me show you something, okay? Let me show you something. All those games over there, up there. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I've played all of them. Legitimately. My whole life is jaded because of that, being a gamer. Now, I'm breaking the third wall here, fourth wall, fifth wall, whatever dimension. Okay? But I'm saying this because the fact that there are so many people I know that play video games and don't ever have the time to really spend the time to do it. It's always, you got stuff going on. So turn the stuff on. Turn on easy. If you got to put it on passive mode, fine. Just play it. Just play the game. Well, just play the game. What are they going to do? I mean, you see what happens to tryhards. They have strokes. They're going to be sitting around doing, you know, what are you going to worry about? Don't worry about it. Play the game. Enjoy it. Hopefully next time I talk to you guys, any of you, that if there's a game you want to play, turn the shit on. Cheat your ass off. You know, if there's anything that you can cheat in, just cheat in a video game. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going back to it. Yeah. Nope, that ain't it. There. All right, I had my rant for tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed it. There, I'm off my horse. Maybe stop my music, man. Turn it on. Do it. Do it. Play. I always say they got my damn money. They got my money. You know, I paid my money. They already had their hands in my pockets. I'm like, what more do you want from me? I guarantee you you'll play for fun. That's how I play. I play for fun now. I don't, but maybe I'm just that gamer that's just turned that way. Thanks, but appreciate you anytime. You know? And that's the best part. You can turn it on, fly through it. You know, if there's mods in the game, turn it on. Get through it. You know? You're welcome. So many gamers I know, just that's the taboo that we struggle with. You're cheating. Okay. What, you pissed because I thought about it before you? Nah. Whatever that Japanese thing where they pull their eye down. Yeah, you know what I mean. Give them one of those. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad because you didn't think of it first. You suck. That's all it is. You suck. You missed your train. Man, yeah, no, and see what started me doing that, what really started me doing that is I was trying my best to get through Legend of Dragoon, and I was struggling. I said, well, why am I doing this to myself? And I just said, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to just turn it on. And I did. And I never regretted it. And I ain't going to lie to you. You know why I came to... Do you guys really want to know the truth why I went to PC gaming? Do you really want to know? I'll tell you guys why I went to PC gaming. I went to PC gaming because I could use mods. That's why. Because they have mod engines that I could use to get through stuff. I rebought a whole bunch of the same shit I've had on PlayStation 4 before. To be able to play it with the stuff on. So yeah, we're not listening to this all my tractor ran over my whole family music. I don't want to listen to that. That sounds sad and depressing. I need to get rid of that song. What's this called? Yeah, I found the name. But yeah, no. I'm glad we had this talk. I'm glad I was able to help somebody today. This is the reason why I like my stream and like having you mad ones here. Because sometimes we can have a real community moment. Man, oh, that's an optical illusion. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I'm struggling with right here. Hold on. Let me do that. And then... Whoa. Well, it's 10 o'clock because I just got startled half to death from my alarm. That was great. You see what I'm saying? Like that little part right there had me messed up for a minute. I'm like, what's happening here? I can't see. Like I can't make out what's happening. But now I get it. Okay, that ain't gonna G too well right there. So how do we get past that? Oh, that's because it's naturally he wasn't supposed to be that close. I got the distance different because I pulled the characters closer to bridge the gap. It was supposed to be much further back, but you know, I'm trying to bridge the gap and make it make sense, right? Listen, man, I'll tell you one thing I've been doing. I got Chrono Trigger on PS3. No, not PS3, on the PlayStation. Because I have the Final Fantasy IV dual pack, right? But because I have that, I just turned the one hit kill on so I can get through most of the stuff, because I'm trying to. I played it a long time ago and beat it legitimately, and it took me so long. I've had like 57, 58 hours in that game, and yeah, so I just, now I'm like, when I was a kid, I was just burning through it. I didn't care. I wasn't paying attention. Oh boy, let's see, where's his shoulders here, right? And I didn't really pay much attention to him. Another game I've been playing since 1998, and I beat this game 5 times, and I'm on another playthrough because I found out that there's a character that I never got fully grown in, that Xenogears. I've beat that game 5 times without having Emerald grow up. I know I mentioned this before on another stream, but yeah, now I'm cheating so hard to just be able to see what that is so I can get there. Because I'm not even, I know what's going on in the story, and I'm in a terrible part of the story right now that's really sad, or leading up to a very sad climactic moment. So, that opportunity's coming soon, but yeah, it's just, video games are for having fun. And the only kind of cheating that's acceptable is on video games. I don't think people should be doing that in personal lives. That's just I don't know. I never understood why people do that in real life. I think it's too much. I don't know, for me it's too much. I don't know. I know people who used to do that to other people, and I don't know. I ain't got the mental fortitude. I barely can keep my own shit together. I don't know, Ceterius, is this acceptable? Is it close? Because I know that you are you know the game well. I'm dotting all the T's and hitting all the rivets and popping all the stuff in that I know of that he's supposed to have. Face is just a little bit different because I had to change it up just slightly, right? There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. He had that big old clunking thing on his back too. I forgot. That old. Yeah, actually pretty close. Yeah. I think once I get this thing on his back and get that other earpiece off the side of his head, I think I got it. And make that eye a little bit more bulbous. But yeah, this rounds up. So. There we go. There we go. And a little dot, 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 and dot, right? Pretty dadgum accurate. Now we put Vegeta with the damn cape on, and then I think we got ourselves a set of people. That's exactly who Magnus is Vegeta with the dadgum cape. That's all he is. And Chrono is Gohan with red hair, right? And I hate to kill the immersion that way, but that's basically it. Oh, you're going to cash in your chips, Demetri? Okay. Well, thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for showing up. We'll see you next time. Hope you have a good week. A good start to it, at least. Well, look at that. Got the line art done. So that's nice. Right? Now, thank you. Now I gotta find one thing. One thing I need to look up. I have to look this image up because I don't have anything for this, but here it is. Okay, here we go. This is where we're gonna put it, right? This is specifically for the fans, right, of this game. You know exactly what I'm about to do here. You know exactly what I'm about to do here. If you're a fan of this game, you know what I'm about to put here, right? Got that. Okay, we got those. Ah, you know where it's at. Let's see here.
Wish you were mine. Wish you were mine. 'Cause yeah, wish you were mine.
Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Now I got the picture. Now I can work on this.
Wish you were mine.
Alright, so that's where I'm going to put the clock, right? So we all know what the clock's supposed to look like. If you played the game, you know what the clock looks like. And then I get Frog's eyes and his little Okay, so we got the line work. I think this is about as good as that's going to get for right now. We got 15 minutes left, so I mean, you know. So, with that being said, let's see, what was the other one I wanted to do? My ear's itching. Sorry, guys. Alright. About to move it. Okay, here we go. So I got that one. We're going to move that out of the way, right? And this one is going to be the last little quick sketch I want to do before the end of the night. So, still Chrono Trigger, right? Well, that ain't even supposed to be there, actually. What am I doing? Adding stuff that doesn't even belong there. Get out of here. There it is. I should have got my rubber eraser. That didn't work out like I thought it would. Oh well. Lead's out. My life. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the show tonight. Hope everybody had fun. I hope I didn't kill the vibe too hard in here. You know how I am. I just go in and just start talking. But I figured you guys appreciate that. And that's why you guys come to the show. Just to see what kind of crazy stuff Mel's going to be talking about tonight. I misjudged the size on this. I'll fix this. I got the arm wrong. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Let's take a look again at where we left off today. Oh, well, ain't that something? There we go. Anyways, guys, yeah, let's take a look at that Terminator one more time. That is what we did today. As you can see here, it's starting to take shape. We got the city in the background. We got the larger Terminator. We got the other prototypes and other things walking in the background. We got this guy here. I still have to do some detail work. I haven't done no detail work yet on this, so it's coming together, and you know, we're going to take our time with it. But also, you know, we did the Chrono Trigger picture, and we're still working on that, as you guys can see here. For those of you that are just walking by, you can't really see it that well because, you know, ooh, look at that, that's trippy. That's a hallucination. Anyways, if you like the content that I create, please hit that subscribe button if you would be so kind. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central Time is when we stream. Yeah. Halloween, the 31st, Thursday. I'm gonna, you guys that are a part of the Discord, throw in there what you want to see for Halloween. We'll do a vote. I'll throw something tomorrow. How about that? I'll throw something up tomorrow and put it in there. And then we can vote on what you guys want me to do for spooky, you know, spooky Halloween. I couldn't think of anything else to go with it. I thought I could. And it just out the ear. But yeah, I think we had a good night tonight. So what do you guys want to talk about? We got 5 minutes. Anybody, someone jump up there. I don't care what you say. I want to let somebody put something. The last thought of the stream. You can put whatever you want. I'll wait. I'm going to ride the clock. Why not? Alright? That's what. Just sit here and chill for a minute. This has been fun. It's been fun. I've been enjoying doing the painting work. The digital work has been fun too. You know, I'm always partial to the digital work. Work so hard to get the ability to do digital work, but you know, you can see where my actual skill is at. Is with the hand drawing, the painting. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I get overwhelmed sometimes because there's a lot of stuff I want to do, and I can't just be on all the time. I mean, if I could, I would just stream for 4 or 5 hours a day. I think I would stream, if I could, if I had the stamina to do it, I would stream for a week straight. At least 4 hours a day for a week, and then take a week off. And then stream hard for a week and then take a week off. But I think that would be a little bit more counterproductive. But what do I know? You know, I don't know anything. But I've been doing this for almost 4 years, so I mean that's something. Started in April of 2020, so yeah. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I got all my reference pictures. Oh, well that's stupid. I didn't even have my chat open. Like, I have the chat, but I have the chat here. Moths? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else that they do. I mean, I think that their dust has a blinding capability as a self-defense, but I don't know what exactly moths do. But apparently every insect on this planet has a purpose. What about gnats? Have you ever, I agree with you. I will give moths their right place in history. If Obark, if we can say that gnats are nothing more than microscopic shrimp with wings. Because of their little legs, they look like shrimp with wings. And that they don't belong on planet Earth. If we can all agree on that, yeah. I say we can give March could be Moth March. Yeah, Mothing March. We could do that. That would be fun. I don't care if that's like a global holiday. The Moth of March. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to do that, but we need to figure out why gnats are, what are their purpose? I can't figure it out. I can figure out most of the stuff. I can figure out that you can make your own homemade interdimensional portal, but what are gnats? I can agree with that. I got you. Here's another thing too. I'm just going to throw this back on the board one more time. It's been brought up to me again. Mel, why don't you do something with your voice? Like voice acting or doing a podcast. I'm starting to think maybe I should do something. I can see it on the shrimp with wings. Okay. Yeah. No. I've seen a picture of them. And then why is it that when they land in a drink, you could easily get them out, but the moment it lands in the drink, it's like it's contaminated. Pour it out. Throw the table, burn the house to the ground. Right? Yeah. Just like I can see it on the shrimp with wings. Yeah, no, they're disgusting. They are absolutely disgusting. And it's just like, like your voiceovers? Like voiceovers? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. People say, like, I don't even know how to get into that. That's like something that's never even looked in that angle or trajectory. But yeah, I mean, I suppose so, because I can do different voices. I have my original voice, then I have different voices like this, and then I can do different things like that, and then I can talk like this, and then I can talk like that, or I could talk like an old country man that came from down south. You wouldn't even tell the difference. I didn't look like this if you heard my voice over the telephone, right? I'm not real. I am an animated character that unfortunately found his way into the physical realm. I'm sorry. Anyways, we will talk about this next time. Tuesday, I should figure out what I want to do with that. So, until then, I am out of here. I thank you all very much for being here. Really, though, I appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. And this is the best part of my day. My days sometimes can be trash, but when I come on here and I get to hang out with you guys and get to do some art, I don't even think about it. It's actually worth it. If I nothing else, I just enjoy that. So, anyways, Mad Ones, stay mad. I will see you Tuesday, same time, same place. I think we'll probably take a break on the Terminator Tuesday, because I like to take a little bit of break on things, maybe. We'll see how I feel, but definitely the Chrono Trigger picture, we'll start working on that, because I'll have all my new toys, right? So, be good, stay good, be mad. Gnats or shrimp with wings. Sorry to terrify everybody. Anyways, bye.